Hello everyone, my name is Elena Burt and I'm here today with Alabama Care. We are here in Hueytown at the Disability Resource Roundup at Garywood Church, and we'll be here from 10 to 2, so come out and support. So first up on the show we have Miss Deb Schneider.
Hello.
Hello. So tell me a little bit about just what your connection is with this event.
Well, I am the executive director of the CHIP Center at Children's of Alabama, and CHIP stands for Children's Hospital Intervention and Prevention Services. It's a nice way to say we're the Child Abuse Center. And part of what we do is forensic medical evaluations for suspected physical, sexual abuse, neglect, and we also have therapy that is free of charge, and we do prevention education. So we do events like this and come out into the community to help prevent child abuse. Children with special issues or disabilities are at a high risk of abuse, so we're just out here trying to give information and educate the crowd.
That is so awesome. And how long have you been involved with CHIP?
Oh, I started CHIPS 25 years ago.
That's so awesome.
So I've been around a long time in this business.
I love it. Do y'all have any kind of resources that y'all would want really the disability community to know about that you guys have to offer?
Absolutely. We have books for children that can be used even with adults that have disabilities. It's just little storybooks about how to keep your body safe. And then on our website at childrensal.org, you can see we have some little videos.
That is so awesome. My cousin she was diagnosed with epilepsy when she was 1, and my Aunt Hannah actually wrote a book. She wrote a children's book. It's called Charlie May's First Day. So that's awesome that y'all have books.
Yes.
I know that children's books are so awesome. But thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
It was
Thanks
awesome
for having
meeting
us.
you and learning about CHIP.
Thank you.
We will be back soon with our next guest. Hi everyone, I'm Elena Burt, and we are back with another guest at the Disability Resource Roundup. We have Ms. Allison Haynes here. So tell me a little bit about what your connection is with this event today.
I am the outreach coordinator of People First of Alabama. We teach people with disabilities how to advocate for themselves and to know their rights and responsibilities so that they can have more choices in life and be more independent. Such responsibilities as you have the right to vote, you have the right to live out on your own, you have the right to have a job, and so on and so forth. We actually have a program called Young Emerging Leaders.
That's awesome.
In which we teach people with disabilities how to become better leaders within their own community.
So is that something that you guys sell or that you have at one of your headquarters, or how can people access that?
Well, they can actually go to www.peoplefirstal.net, and they can learn more about Young Emerging Leaders that way, and even how to be a chapter. We have chapters all over the state, and you can actually network through chapters, get to know more people. We do socialize, but we also, again, like I said, we teach people how to advocate for themselves. We will do certain topics like leadership, self-advocacy, assertiveness. Teach that at particular chapters. We're in Jefferson County right now. There's a Jefferson County chapter. There's Shelby County, Huntsville County, and so on and so forth.
That is so awesome. How long have you been involved with People First?
I've been involved since March 5th, 2017.
Awesome. Have you had fun so far? Do you love it?
I do.
That's so awesome.
I myself have a disability. I have cerebral palsy, and I really enjoy working with people who have disabilities similar to my own.
That is so awesome, and I know that you guys are doing great things. Y'all heard it here. You can go, what was it, to Alabama?
People First of Alabama.
People First of Alabama to get this awesome handbook they have. But thank you for talking to me. This was awesome.
Thank you so much.
We will be back soon with our next guest. Hi everyone, I'm Elena Bird, and we are back at the Disability Resource Roundup, and I have Joanne Bennett, Miss Joanne Bennett, so sorry. So tell me a little bit about what your connection is with this event today.
Hi, glad to have you having me on today. My connection is I work with the Alabama Department of Mental Health, and one of the family supports that we have is called the Community of Practice, and that's what we're talking about today. And the Community of Practice supports the Community of Practice is supporting families of individuals with intellectual disabilities of Alabama. Was developed to create systems of support for families throughout the lifespan. So what we do, we have information, and it's a resource for families throughout the lifespan, whether you have intellectual disability or developmental disability, or a person that cares for someone with a disability. And we send out this purple folder, everyone call it the purple folder, but it's resources, connecting families in Alabama for resources. And it's sponsored by the ACDD and Alabama Department of Mental Health. And how you get in touch with us, you call the waiver, you call Alabama Department of Mental Health call center. And we also talk about the waiver, placing people on the waiver. And the number you would call is 1-800-361-4491. And we will be glad to help you. We will be glad to take your information to place you on the waiver. And we'll be glad to send you out this information. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're totally good.
I went on about my business.
You're totally good. You're good. Can you say one more time how our listeners, if they want to get access to this folder and just with you guys, how they can do that?
You can get access with this folder when you call in the Alabama Department of Mental Health, and you want to go on the waiver, and whether you be placed on the waiver, and we will send you out this folder. And as I said, we call it the purple folder, but it's part of the Alabama Department of Mental Health connection that we have, and it's the Community of Practice. And for Alabama, our name is Alabama Family Advisory Network. And we will be glad to send you a folder, glad to send you resources. It's a lot of resources in here that we will be glad to speak to you about. And we also, it's a lifespan. It's throughout the lifespan of the person. And we'll, like I said, I keep saying we'll be glad to serve you. We'll be glad to take your application. And this for persons with any disability that want to get on the waiver. If you want to get on the waiver, go ahead and call us. We'll be glad that you did.
That is so awesome. Well, thank you for talking to me, Miss Joanne.
Was I talking to you?
Yes. We will be back soon with our next guest.
Thank you all. Now, if I need to do it over, I won't be as nervous, okay?
Hi guys, I'm Elena Bird, and we're back at the Disability Resource Roundup here in Hueytown. And today I have another Miss Joanne. So tell me a little bit about just what your connection is with this event today.
Yes, my name is Joanne Craighead, and I'm the state chair for the Individual and Family Support Council of the state of Alabama. And what we do, we bridge the gap between needs and services. If you have a need that just doesn't fit the existing service, then our council might be just for you. We have a small amount of funding that's provided through Alabama legislature to assist family with needs that do not fit the traditional mold of what's going on now. If you have a family member that fit our criteria, there are several criteria of disability that we fund. So if you would like to get in touch with me, my name is Joanne Craighead, 205-928-4729, or JBless, JBlessD 1996 at yahoo.com. And we will be glad to share our information with you.
That's so awesome. And how long have you been involved with this organization?
Ever since 2002.
Awesome. And can you say one more time how they can get in touch with you if they want to get in touch with y'all's organization?
That would be Joanne Craighead, 205-928-4729, or JBlessD 1996 at yahoo.com. That's JBLESSD 1996 at yahoo.com.
Well, it was good talking to you, Miss Joanne. Nice to meet you. We'll be back soon with our next guest.
Oh, that's good.
Hey guys, I'm Elena Bird, and again, we're back here at the Disability Resource Roundup, and today I have
Teresa May.
Miss Teresa. Yes, Miss Teresa. So tell me just kind of what your connection is with this event today.
Hi, I am with the Alabama Parent Education Center, and we are from Wetumpka, and we service parents, professionals, and community leaders, and we provide information and training to all individuals who want to learn more about special education in this whole state of Alabama.
That's so awesome. Do you have any kind of resources that our listeners that you would want them to know about?
I have all sorts of resources
I
today.
love it.
All sorts. So if you want to know anything about special education, if you're interested in getting involved in some trainings, we actually have our annual conference coming up. You can go to our website at alabamaparentcenter.com or to our Facebook page and find out more about us. But also you can come on out today and find out about us. I have lots of information at my information table, and you can come by and see me and talk to me and get more information. If you need something, talk about something that's going on with your school system, or you just want more information, come out and see me today. I'll be here all day.
Yes, what y'all are doing is so awesome. I love it. And like she said, we are at Garywood Church in Hueytown today, so y'all can come and ask her any questions if you have them. But thank you for talking to me, Miss Teresa.
Great, thanks for having me. Love to see y'all today.
Yes, we'll be back soon with our next guest. Hello, I'm Elena, and again, we're at the Disability Resource Roundup today, and today I have Miss Ashley. Nice to meet you. So tell me just a little bit about what your connection is with this event today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. We are here with the United Way Area Agency on Aging, so we offer services that are for those that are disabled and those that are aging. And so the services that we have available are those from caregiver services all the way from Medicare counseling to prescription assistance, or it could be anything COVID related, whereas if they have COVID, they can have quarantine time, and it may help with meals, or it may help with a hotel for those that may get COVID symptoms.
That is so awesome. I know what a difference that's making, so that's awesome that y'all provide those services. But so how long have you been involved with, what was it, Live United?
It's the United Way Area
United
Agency
Way.
on Aging. So
Yes.
yes, we live united. That is our theme.
I was looking at your shirt and I was like, I think United. But so how long have you been involved?
So I actually have been involved with the area agency probably 13 to 14 years. When I graduated college, I went directly into working with seniors, and then I just recently came back to the area agency on aging, and so I've been here since maybe September. So I'm the assistant director at the area agency, and we are within United Way.
That's awesome. And do y'all have any kind of resources that you would want our listeners to know about, and just kind of how they can get really in contact with y'all?
Yes, 1-800-AGE line is the way to get in contact with us. When you call the 1-800-AGE line, we have our Aging and Disability Resource Center specialists that will actually do a screening from any generic information to asking questions that will screen you for all of our services and programs. So you don't have to actually figure out what you need. That's what our specialists are there for. And then we have resources in the community. So if there's transportation needs or there's food pantry needs, we can also connect you to those services as well.
Yes, that is so awesome. Don't underestimate what you guys are doing. Those services are awesome, and they're making a big difference. Well, thank you for talking to Miss Ashley. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you, Elena.
We will be back soon with our next guest here today. Hello, we are back at the Disability Resource Roundup, and now I have Dr. Nicole Ruggiano. So tell me a little bit about what your connection is here at this event today.
Sure. So I'm a professor and researcher in the School of Social Work at the University of Alabama, and I lead a number of projects to help educate and support caregivers of people living with dementia. And so I'm here to tell everybody about a new website that we have. It's called Alabama Caregiver Connect, and the website really takes a lot of the information that researchers and experts across Alabama learn about dementia and caregiving, and presents it in a way that's easier for caregivers to understand and gives them ideas of how to use the information to improve their day-to-day lives.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I know that there are a lot of struggles that come along when someone does start, developing dementia. So that's so awesome, just the services that y'all are providing. But so how do y'all have any resources that our listeners, if they want to get in contact with you, or just resources that y'all have that you can provide for them?
Sure. So Alabama Caregiver Connect can be accessed at Caregiver Connect at ua.edu. And we have Caregiver 101 as part of that website. And so that's where experts answer common questions that caregivers have. Some of the latest questions we answer is, how do I deal with caregiver guilt? I'm new to caregiving. Where do I start? My loved one doesn't remember me anymore. Why is that so? And so those types of questions can be answered there. They also can find more information about projects that we have right now. We're interviewing caregivers to find out their experience with getting information and services, and we're providing a $35 gift card to anybody who does an interview.
That's awesome that y'all have where they can ask questions so that y'all can be there for them, because I'm sure that, for the family it's hard as well. So that's awesome that they get to ask you guys questions. So don't underestimate what you guys are doing. That's awesome. But thank you for talking to me, Dr. Nicole. It was great.
Oh, no, my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be back soon with another guest. Hey guys, it's Elena at the Disability Resource Roundup, and our next guest we have today is Owen. So tell me a little bit about just why you're here today and what your connection is with this event.
Sure. I'm here to represent Class Tran. We provide public transportation in Jefferson and Shelby County. Anyone who is 60 or older can qualify, anyone with a disability, and anyone traveling to or from rural areas of Jefferson and Shelby County. Once somebody certifies for service, it is $4 per one-way trip. And so we provide a lot of trips for senior centers in the area, back and forth to doctor's appointments, grocery stores, you name it. So we're just here to represent public transportation and see who may need our service.
That's so awesome. That's such a big need, and it's awesome that y'all are providing that. So how long have you been involved with Class Tran?
I've been at Class Tran for almost 6 years now. We've existed as a nonprofit in Birmingham since 1997, so almost 26 years.
That's awesome. How can our listeners get in contact with you or with Class Tran, or just kind of any resources that they can access?
Sure. If you need our services, feel free to give us a call at 205-325-8787 or visit us on classtran.com. That's CLASTRAN.com.
That's awesome. And again, don't underestimate what you guys are doing. That's so awesome that y'all are providing those services.
Well, thank you.
But thanks for talking to me, Owen. Nice to meet you.
Glad to be here.
We'll be back with our next guest soon. Hello, I'm Elena, and we're back at the Disability Resource Roundup. And just a reminder, we are at Garywood Church in Hueytown, and we'll be here from 10 to 2. It's awesome weather today, so Come on out. So my next guest here is Miss Alice. So just kind of tell me what brings you here today and who you're with.
Well, I'm here today because Melissa, one of the most wonderful women in the world who deals with disabilities, invited me. And I am the executive director and founder of Youth Towers, which is a continuum of care where we work with young people between the ages of 19 to 26, but also younger if we have parental consent or permission from the Department of Human Resources. And what we do is that we help young people get emergency housing in order for them not to be on the streets, or transitional housing so that they can learn how to have their own apartment, and then rapid rehousing. So we want to make sure that every young person is able to have a home. No young person should be homeless.
Wow, that is amazing. I know that that's making such a difference. And you said that you're the founder of Youth Towers?
Yes, I'm the founder of Youth Towers.
That is awesome. So do you have any resources that our listeners can access?
Oh my goodness, yes. They can go to my website, which is www.youthtowers.org, or they can even go on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on every type of social media, because young people deal with social media.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's how a lot of them find us. But we're also part of a continuum of care with One Roof, where there's 43 other agencies that I work with. So I'm about housing stability. But if a young person has any type of disabilities, that's why I'm here, because I partner with disabilities. If they have any type of mental health concerns, or if they have any substance abuse concerns, that does not stop us from helping them and housing them. But then we refer them out to others who are experts at that. And so we just love what we do. And and I was once a worker for the Department of Human Resources, and I saw that young people were aging out of foster care or emancipating out of foster care at 19 and becoming homeless. And so that's what gave the idea to start Youth Towers. The young people said, this is what we need in the community, and we need community support for us to have a positive and productive outcome.
Wow, that is just awesome, and I can tell how passionate you are about it. It's making my heart so happy. Y'all are making such a difference. This is such a big problem, and I think that just what you guys are doing is making such a difference, so don't underestimate it.
Thank you.
But yes, again, will you say one more time how they can access your resources real quick?
Well, basically, they can access me by going to the website at www.youthtowers.org, or they can call the office at area code 205-234-9972. And please leave a message, and when they go to the website, they can just email us. It may take a while because we are serving over 492 young people have come through our doors since 2016, but we will get back to you. We will get back to you. So please help us help our young people stay off the streets.
Wow, you are just awesome, Miss Alice. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We will be back soon with another guest. Hello, I'm Elena, and we are back again at the Disability Resource Roundup. And our next guest here today is Miss Amanda. So kind of tell me just what brings you here today and who you're here with.
Okay, well, I'm here today with Family Voices of Alabama. We are a parent-led advocacy group, and then we also run a website where we have kind of a warehouse of resources that you might need based on need. And then we have printables, and some of our big popular items are like our care notebook that has an easy way for families to organize their care needs for their children and carry it back and forth to different doctors and have all the information right there. That's one of our more popular things. And then we have a transition guide for kids transitioning from pediatric to adult care. And coming up on May 12th, we have our Partners in Care Summit. 2020 got canceled, of course, due to COVID. And so we're going to do this year via Zoom, and we're hoping maybe next year that we'll have a chance to do a live in person again. And then we run a Facebook group, Alabama Special Needs Parents support group online. And one of our parent worker employees, Matisa, she also runs all of our social media. She set this up, and it has just ballooned with families needing to connect with other families, which is really at the heart of what Family Voices is about.
Yes, that's awesome. My cousin was diagnosed with epilepsy when she was 1, and my aunt is really big on kind of getting other families that can relate to them, and so that's awesome that y'all have a group for that. I know that that's making a big difference. So tell me, how long have you been involved with Family Voices?
Well, I've worked for CRS starting in 2017 as a parent consultant, and then when I left, our state parent consultant, Susan Colburn, is actually one of the co-founders of Family Voices of Alabama, and so she said, why don't you come over here and work for me? So I've been doing this since 2019, and you know, it's not only a great organization to work with, but you know, I get to work with other families that just get some of the struggles that we have as parents.
Yes, that's awesome. And you said y'all have like notebooks and guides. How can our listeners, if they want to access that or just get in touch with y'all, how can they access those?
They can access it, of course, here today, or they can go online to Family Voices of Alabama. I think we're .com, actually.
One of those.
And just click on the link. If you search us, we'll find you, and then you can look for any of our resources. Anything you want mailed out, we can go ahead and mail it out straight from our website.
That is so awesome that y'all are kind of providing that support and, you know, helping families bear what other families are bearing. And so, like she said, you can go to their website, or you can come out to Gary Wood Church today in Hueytown. It's great weather, so you can come see them here, or you can go to their website. But thank you for talking to me.
Thank you so much.
Great.
It's so nice.
We'll be back soon with another guest. Hey guys, I'm Elena, and we are here at the Disability Resource Roundup, and today I have Miss Mary Nix with me. So tell me who you're with here today.
Absolutely. So I'm Mary Nix Harden, and I'm here with the Exceptional Foundation located in Homewood, Alabama today.
That's awesome. And tell me a little bit about kind of what this camp offers and what it's doing.
Absolutely. So we serve individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We have an adult day program as well as a youth program that goes throughout the school year after school. And then we also have a summer camp program that runs 8 weeks every summer.
That is so awesome. And do y'all have any, I'm sure y'all have some kind of like website or just how they can access this camp or y'all's daycares?
Yes, absolutely. So you can visit our website at www.exceptionalfoundation.org. We are also on Instagram and have a Facebook as well under the Exceptional Foundation.
That's awesome. How long have y'all's camps and daycares been around?
So we first opened up in 1999 and we have grown exponentially from there. We started out serving about 20 folks and now I think, are nationally, we serve around 500.
Wow, so y'all are national.
Yes,
that
we do
is
have
awesome.
several locations. Yeah.
Wow, well, that is so cool. Thanks for talking to me today. I'll be sure to check out y'all's camp. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking to me. We'll be back soon with our next guest.
Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Elena and we're here at the Disability Resource Roundup. And the next guest I have today is Mr. John Duplessis. Am I saying that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so tell me just kind of who you're with here today.
I'm with the Social Security Administration Ticket to Work program, and basically it's a nationwide program. It helps individuals that have disabilities to go back to work without losing their benefits, without being afraid of losing their benefits, and also provide other services as well to help keep them employed.
That is so awesome that y'all provide that support for them. So tell me, how long have you been involved with them?
I have been involved now, it should be about 17 years now that I've been involved.
That's
and
awesome.
I have an office out of the One Stop Career Center Employment Office. So I assist quite a few clients that come through there that people actually want to work.
That's awesome. So do y'all have any resources or just a website that if our listeners want to get in contact, they can?
We do have a website. It's one is www.yourtickettotwork.com, and you can go in there and read up about the Ticket to Work program. And also you have my website, which is my personal website, which is www.SSTE, stand for Self-Sufficiency Through Employment. .com, and what we do is you go there, you go on our website, they have different information about employment and so forth, and basically a lot of people are afraid to think, oh, I'm gonna lose my employment if I go back to work, and they're scared, and that's one of the number one barrier that's out there, in terms of people going back to work, is afraid that they're going to lose their benefits.
Right. That's awesome that y'all provide that support for them and kind of say, you don't have to be scared. We can be here for you.
Oh, yeah, most certainly. The amazing part about it is I'm a person myself. When people look at me and say, I'm a person myself, I'm disabled. And they say, you're disabled? I say, yeah. I say, I'm disabled. They say, what kind of disability you have? I say, believe it or not, I'm legally blind.
Really?
Yes, I'm legally blind. So, and they say, well, man, you get around good and so forth. Well, yeah, I get around good.
Good for you. That's so awesome.
Yes. So, this is something where even me, myself, I was on Social Security benefits. And I decided, hey, you know what? I want to go back to work, and I want to own my own business.
Wow.
So you can own your own business.
Yes, you can do it. Mr. John did it.
Yes, you can own your own business and continue to work.
Right. Well, it was so great. Wow. You were just awesome, Mr. John. It was nice talking to you.
Okay, nice talking to you. And
nice to meet you.
Good job out here.
Thank you. We'll be back with another guest soon. Hello, I'm Elena, and we are at the Disability Resource Roundup. And today, again, we have Miss Deidre and Miss Jenny. So just kind of tell me who you guys are here with today and what kind of your mission is being here.
We're with the Alabama Department of Rehab Services, and so I represent the Children's Rehabilitation Service Program. We are a service for anyone ages 0 to 21 with a special health care need. And Deirdre?
Hi, I'm one of the rehab engineers. So we are under the Rehab Engineering and Assistive Technology Program. So we service anyone who is a consumer under ADRS. So all the way from childhood to the elderly. If you have an assistive technology need, so that can be with work, that can be with independent living at home, it could be with school. If there's some type of technology that can help, we can help evaluate you.
That's awesome that y'all kind of provide that support for them. How long have both of y'all been involved? Around the same time, or? No.
I started working with CRS in 2014.
Okay.
And I'm a transition specialist, so I get to work with Deirdre in our teen transition clinic that we offer that help prepare our young people to move to the next phase of life. And so we love working with interagency friends.
I started October of 2020, so I'm still relatively new to the
bit
team.
new.
But I have some subspecialties with transition kids and our hard of hearing consumers. Yeah.
And where are y'all kind of based out of a few different spots, or do y'all kind of have one big headquarters?
Well, so ADRS is across the state, and there are different pieces to our agency. So we're actually early intervention, children's rehabilitation service, vocational rehab, and then State of Alabama independent living program.
Awesome.
And so every county has a specific office that's assigned to them throughout the state. And so we're based out of the Homewood office. And
cool.
From my side of the agency, from the CRS side, we cover Walker County, Jefferson County, Coleman, Shelby, and I think you all have a different coverage area. Yep. That's all that you do.
So I'm based out of the Homewood office. I also cross cover Anniston and Gadsden. It covers about 10 or 11 counties. So from Jefferson and Shelby County to the state line up to, what's our highest county? I can't think of our highest county, but it's right below what is our Huntsville territory. So the engineers, we have territories that consist of, let's say, 5 counties or so each.
And for our listeners that are kind of in that county range, how can they, do y'all have any resources that you want them to know about, or just how they can contact y'all?
So if you are in Jefferson, Shelby, Walker, or Coleman, and you have a child with a special health care need, maybe you have a bunch of physicians and you're trying to make sense of how to work through doctor's office issues, how to work through school planning, I would urge you to call our office in the Homewood CRS building, which is 205-290-4550, and ask to speak with a care coordinator for your area. They'll ask you for your child's name and their date of birth, and that's it. We'll talk to you about their medical diagnosis and help you work through what services we offer that would pair with what your child needs. If you need more information about other programs, please go to our website. So adrs.rehab.gov, I believe, is the website, and you can put in your county and which program you're looking for, and you can get your phone number that you'll need to call to get enrolled with services.
That's so awesome. My cousin Charlie was diagnosed with epilepsy when she was 1, and so I saw kind of them going through and finding all the different physicians and then having to drive all the way up to Birmingham to get to those, and so it's awesome that y'all are kind of providing that support for them.
Yeah, that's our goal, is to help somebody like Charlie so that she can have a full life and connect to everything that she and her family are going to need to meet all of the potential that she has and that we know she has. And so while we may say bye-bye at 21 from CRS's end, our goal would always to be that she's connected with the next steps of our agency so that she's supported.
Right. Well, you guys are awesome. It was great talking to you, and y'all are doing some awesome work. I know, seeing just what Charlie's gone through, I know that y'all are doing big things. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
It was good talking to y'all. We will have maybe another guest. We'll see, but we'll be back soon. Hi guys, I'm Elena, and we're back at the Disability Resource Roundup. Our next guest here today is Miss Nicole. So tell me a little bit about, I've heard a little bit about your event that you have, but just tell me kind of why you're here today.
Okay, I work for Full Life Ahead, and our mission is to come alongside families that have a young adult or a teenager that's in that transition stage from school into adulthood, and we want to come alongside the entire family. We bring the entire family down to Lake Martin for a weekend, and we have professional speakers that come that talk about any kind of issue that you might be interested in on disability, Social Security, planning for special needs, trust, all kinds of different things. We bring the entire family down. The kids have fun, the parents listen to speakers and come out educated, and everyone comes away with lifetime friends.
I love that. That's awesome that y'all involve the whole family. I talked about this in the last one, but my cousin Charlie was diagnosed with epilepsy when she was 1, and she's now 5, and she has a little sister, and then my aunt is about to have another one. But I love that y'all involve the whole family. I know that that would mean a lot for my aunt and for Charlie and for Parker, but I just love that y'all do the whole family. So how long has this camp been around?
It has been around since 2002.
Awesome.
But I'm someone who also has 2 children that are on the spectrum. And so when I first attended the camp, I felt totally hopeless and totally behind because my child was diagnosed so late in life. And so I met people that were further ahead in life than me, and I've met people that are behind where I am, where my child is. So that sense of community and being able to join together with people that are like-minded, and that when I say, oh, my child did X, they don't go,
yeah.
And so that kind of community, I think, is just amazing. And we realize that the disability does not just affect that one person, that it affects the entire family. And that's why our mission is to help the entire family to gain whatever a full life might look like for them.
Absolutely, and I think that's a big part of the special needs community and the disability community, is that it is hard to feel that sense of community and to feel like you have people that are like you. I've seen that with my aunt. I've seen that with Charlie, and my Aunt Hannah has actually had events where she had like a special egg hunt, and it was an all-inclusive event for the special needs community, and she had a fall festival that was all-inclusive for the special needs community. And I think that just providing that sense of you're not alone and you have people beside you, I think, is such a huge part of going through just that phase of life. So what y'all are doing is really awesome. Don't underestimate it. It's making a big difference. But so do you have a way that they can contact you if they want to come to your camp?
Absolutely. It's fulllifeahead.org.
Okay.
And the next camp is going to be in July. Registration is going to open on our website on May 15th.
Sounds exciting. So y'all go to their website. But it was good talking to you. Nice to meet you.
It was great to meet you.
Yes, you too.
Thank
and
you.
we will be back with one more guest. Hello, I'm Elena, and we are back with our final guest. We are at the Disability Resource Roundup, and we actually have the planner of this whole event. We have Miss Melissa here today. So tell me just kind of what inspired you to plan this event.
Well, as a past resident of Hueytown, I saw a need within the community of knowing where resources were and how they would connect. And so I decided the best way to solve that problem is bring the resources to them.
That's so awesome. Do you plan on having more events like these? This has been so awesome.
There are rumors.
Yes. You don't know if they're true, but there are some.
There are rumors at this point. That's all I'm going to say. It's a rumor.
Okay. Well, this has been so awesome. I know that this is making such a difference for families that want to come out and want to learn about these resources. It's awesome that you have it in one big spot right here. You have all the resources.
Yes, and I'm hoping that in the future, if we do these events, that more resources we'll be able to get them out, because the people need to know where they can go and who they can contact, and the other amazing thing is that the resources that are here are connecting with one another. So that's going to be very beneficial to any community that we visit.
Right, and like I talked about a second ago, I think a big part of the disability community and the special needs community is just having that sense of, people rallying around you, and I think that that's really what this event is doing. It's saying, we're here for you and we want to help you, but you are just truly a rock star.
Well, thank you. I want to thank all the organizations that came out today, and all the people that came out today as well. And I think the last thing that I would say is, when you have one of these resource fairs, the organizations that come out really care about the people that they're serving. So that's the other thing that I would like the public to know.
Right. And can you say your contact information just in case anyone wants to reach out to you?
Yes, my name is Melissa Hall. The best way to reach me is my cell. It's 205-774-7494. And if I don't answer, please leave me a message.
Well, it was great talking to you, Miss Melissa.
Thank
you are
you so
just
much.
amazing.
Thank you.
But thank you for having this event. It made such a difference. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us today. That's all for AlaCare, but we will see you next time.